Hello there guys, welcome to another Unreal Engine 4 video. So this one's not a tutorial, this one's a bit of a different format to what I've usually done. Now you may know you may know that I do a lot of the programming tutorials, and I'm quite comfortable doing that. But I've never really branched out into, level design and trying to make something look pretty in a game. And really, Unreal Engine's probably one of the best engines for that. So I've grabbed the Paragon assets. I've grabbed four different asset packs. I'll just load up my launcher and show you which ones I've got. They're all free. Let me jump into... Oh, it is in my library. I've got the Infinity Blade effects, the Infinity Blade weapons. I've not used any of those yet. The Paragon Severog, the Open World Demo Collection, and the Agora and Monolith stuff. So they're all free. You can go and grab those on the Epic Store. It's probably about the only thing that you do and get in the Epic Store. Cheap shot there. But yeah, so I'm just going to fly around here and sort of show you what I'm doing and try and talk through what I'm thinking and what I'm going through here. Sort of like a vlog, I guess. I don't really know if I'm going to develop this into a game or anything, but I'll do something with it. So this is what I've envisaged as sort of like a start area, spawn area. I've put these funky little rings going on up here. And if I bring you on up here, we've got this area of land. Yep. I'm not really sure what I can say about scenery. It's more of a viewing thing, really. But I'll talk you through what I've used to get some effects once I've shown you around. So this is sort of a hallway. You can sort of break left or break right, and work your way around this debris that's come down from the ceiling here. Trying to make this was quite difficult. It's quite easy to put these huge sections in place and build a big boxy room. But when trying to do something like this, I had to find some crumbled wall pieces and set those around the edge. It's going to make... I wanted a patio area up here, but it's going to make that a little bit difficult, but I'll have a play around with that. I decided to knock one of the pillars over a bit to try and give the scene a bit more of a damaged look and feel. I need to come back and obviously check places like this where there's no rocks touching the ground. That obviously looks cheap and rushed. So there's a lot to do, and I don't really fully know what I'm doing. When it comes to programming these game elements and stuff, I can sit down and say, yeah, I can see how this will piece together. But when it comes to doing these maps, this is really something new for me. So I'm not too sure what's going on with this stairwell yet. This is really a very unfinished area. But I built this kind of outside space or balcony viewing area, I guess. I've not painted the landscape yet, so that's all just one texture, which is why it looks so ugly. If you asked me what's going on here, I couldn't tell you, but one of these pylon things is sort of like fallen over into hydroelectric generator thing down there, and that's all bubbling and spewing. Something I did realize while I was designing this is that I'm going to need to do, if this was to become a full game map, it's going to need a lot of sound. Like this over here, this machine over here is going to be making some crunching and grinding and gurgling sounds, while it's churning this water up. So that would be obviously be able to be heard from this balcony. So you've got to get these sounds off going in the different parts of the map. But I am way away from even thinking about sound design yet. So I've built that into like a little arch there, overlooking this. I don't even know what it's going to be. I've gone for a temple kind of theme. Yeah, I'll finish flying around here. So I'm not too sure what's happened with the lighting in here or the textures, but it looks really bad. I need to come back and fix that. And then there's a doorway out here, which I want to eventually build up. I want to build this up as a courtyard, sort of overlooking the start area like that. And then I want some big sort of temple thing here in this space here that'll sort of fill up and take up the rest of that. But obviously that's a big job, and I'm just slowly chipping away at this, sort of a bit of a hobby project, I guess. But those are the playable elements of the map I've got. I'll jump into a character mode and walk around it so we can see it sort of being rendered by the engine. I had thought I would quite like to, if it was a game, do something where maybe these stones drop out and you drop down into a basement of this thing. I'd love to really build the temple out to be quite a lot bigger. Something I regret doing is making the landscape only 2x2. And if you look at if I zoom out on this, I'm taking up a lot of the map with just the start area in the middle, really. I'll switch to unlit mode. So yeah, just the start area is really taking up a huge amount of this map, but I think if I try and build vertically over here, I should be able to build quite a big temple into this space down here. And then I was speaking to a friend of mine and showing him some screenshots, and he suggested a dam. And I really, really love the idea of a dam and some kind of hydroelectric power in this ancient temple. I don't know how I'm going to go about it or where I'd build it, but that's something that I may post in a later video. So all of this has been made using the Paragon Assets. I've got loads and loads of these different walls down here that are all just stretched and squeezed and placed out, blocked out really. I've tried to use trims down here to sort of break up the wall. It would be too easy to have this flat wall texture, so I've really tried to go around the place with these trims and try and give it a bit of a ledge there, you know, something that I could come back and put some candles on at a later date to sort of add some lighting to the scene. This area, I'm not totally happy with this yet. I wanted to maybe bring the dirt up to the edge of the stone walls a bit more, you know, as if it's kind of been excavated, this, whatever the frig this is. I wanted it to look as though it's sort of been excavated and dug out somehow, you know, like it was buried here and they've built this whole temple around it. I don't know. I don't really know, you know, the whole picture yet, but this is a scene that I'm working on, and I'm going to leave it there for the vlog. If you're curious about anything, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of what you've seen so far. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these vlog kind of things, or let me know if you'd want me to go back to just doing sort of tutorial videos. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and a thumbs up on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Thank you very much. Take care and see you next time.